How is it, dude?
It's amazing.
Oh my god.
Dude, you gotta see this. Look at this autofocus. Look at this. Look at the zoom first.
Oh!
And now check this out.
Oh, autofocus?
Autofocus is. It was only $5,000. I could tell by the look on Kib's face that I made the right choice. This is what it looked like before. 17 to 40mm lens on the Canon 6D. It's okay. It's better than most. But now let's switch to the new one. Immediately I realized it looked nearly identical to my previous camera and lens. The autofocus was cool, but honestly it makes a weird clicky noise every time it focuses. And we're not about to have a boom guy follow us around. Everybody told me to get the Sony A7S Mark II, but come on, looking at this footage right now, this looks great. Like, this looks pretty good. This just looks okay.
Oh, the auto stabilization's dope as shit too.
Great, I know. The only thing I'm worried about is the autofocus getting picked up on the mic up top. I was so excited for James to come and check out the new camera, the Canon 5D Mark IV. Unfortunately, I realized I'm paying a guy to film for us who doesn't know a thing about cameras.
Dude, how many micro chops?
It was a beautiful day to go to the beach. It was a warm 61 degrees, with large overcast. Just the right temp for a Bloody Mary. Kid, being a stranger to weird food textures, doesn't like to eat different types of foods, so we made him try the grilled octopus. Haha, he thought it was yucky. How about that? That's when Parker and his Dark Legion showed up. They started taking our food, and Parker seemed a little bit stranger than usual today. Something wasn't quite right with their group. Not that that's unusual, it's just today felt even weirder. Like he was trying to give me a sign.
Should I get water? Here, take some coffee. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary.
I tried to be worried about Parker, but that's when I noticed all of our drinks were pretty close to each other.
Cheers, boys.
It was time to head to the beach. I had a special spot I wanted to show all of my friends. A place I go whenever I get stressed. What?
Oh, you guys keep going. I just gotta get something.
After explaining to everybody that up ahead was my special spot to de-stress, Jeremy said that he had a special spot in the same direction. So you have a spot that's in that direction, roughly. What do you do to de-stress? I just sit, I read a book, I catch some rays. What do you do?
Do some digging, a little bit of gardening, you know?
Hey, all right, I just need to let you know, dude, because like we're probably gonna be playing in the water. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I get weird like water PTSD because I was a water warrior in Iraq. There's no water in Iraq. Isn't that a problem? No, it was like in the little streams. They needed these specific warriors, and I would do is I would wear a wetsuit, and I would have a surfboard, so no one I was like undercover, like I'm just going to surf. Okay. And then I was really an insurgent.
For the extent that James has been involved in military deployment, his body breaks down more than anybody I know.
Come on! I got bad feet, dude.
You have what feet?
Bad. Go ahead. Yeah, James, just go ahead. Take the camera and just climb, dude. Just follow us. Like, don't worry about it. Just take the camera, the brand new camera, and climb with one hand and bare feet. And you're You guys left me.
You were 5 feet away.
Oh.
Now that we were at the secret cove, I had to ask the boys what they thought.
I love it, dude. This is your house? How'd you get this, dude? Who sold this to you? What's the commie rate?
Climbing up those little jagged rocks to find this cove was one of the coolest experiences I've had in LA, and it was nice to see my friends experience what I felt the first time I went there. Well, most of my friends.
Look at this. Shh, get down. What's he doing? Is he digging a hole?
We decided to leave Jeremy up to his own devices, especially after seeing this kid run out of his cave.
Guys, I've seen that kid before. He was at our house.
Why was he in your house?
Kid, I don't know. You just like sometimes he has kids at the house.
He has kids at the house?
Yeah, like of all ages, like teenagers, adults, like 80-year-olds. I want to fight you, dude. I fucking hate you. You're my interns.
For the past couple of weeks, Parker's been dealing with what I think is a curse brought on him by a secret psychic in Idlewild. But everybody has struggles you don't know that they're dealing with. For instance, James is being drafted by NASA, and yeah, it was stressing him out a little.
I'm really nervous about the draft.
What? I don't understand what's even you're leading NASA?
Yeah.
It's like seems like a daunting task. What are you even supposed to do? Like, how do you lead?
I'm drowning this demon! Get out of me, demon!
And that's when we had to cut our trip short.
Yeah?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I died.
I've heard of people that have lived through CPR like 20 minutes after they drown. How do you even do CPR? I'm not like a trained lifeguard, so can you
do it through his pores. Breathe down that. God damn. He's dead. A beautiful day we're having, though.
Yeah, truly.
So you sure you can get rid of it, right?
Oh, dude, you wouldn't believe the things I can break down.
Oh, I'm so already tired of talking to you. See you later, dude. Has anyone else seen this? Has anyone else seen this? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I had a fun day. I felt like nobody really understood how important this spot was to me. I feel like nobody takes me seriously.
I'll take you serious, bro.
Me too. Guys,
You guys are my best friends.
you guys are my also friends.
Just friends?
Yeah.
We're just friends, and that's okay. Because in the end, it's not that bad to be friend-zoned by your bros. Especially when you've got a bangin'-ass new camera. Once in a while, you'll have to say yes to something you don't really want to do. For instance, Parker's half-birthday party. Parker, why are you inviting me to your half-birthday? I just thought you weren't allowed near playgrounds.
I'm technically allowed on this side of the playground. I just can't be there at night with my shirt off, screaming, "Father, please."
At least my boys were there to make the day a little bit better.
I'm hungover, dude. Dude, I had 6 bottles of Merlot.
So in the spirit of Easter and Parker's half-birthday, Parker brought us to an abandoned zoo to hunt for Easter eggs. This is a child's idea.
Thought it'd be fun to just like hang out with my boys, you know what I mean?
And catch eggs?
Yeah, for like the
And catch eggs?
Catch eggs.
I've never had a party. I've never thrown a party.
Parker, I had surgery last night.
I drove 45 minutes to pick up little plastic eggs off of the ground. While walking to the secret location to pick up all the plastic eggs, James noticed his old house.
Memories, dude.
Tron? Does this work? It looks like water's coming out of it.
Yeah. I still actually pay. I still pay to keep the water going.
We couldn't believe our eyes. James actually had a surprise visitor. We forcefully removed him from the property. The area where Parker buried the eggs was actually pretty interesting. We found a lot of cool architecture. Kib, being no stranger to impressing others, decided to show off his new move, Spotted Eagles.
Catch me.
Okay?
You're supposed to catch me. That's not how Spotted Eagles goes.
That's when Parker informed us we had to catch 24 eggs before the day was up. Do we really have to catch 24 eggs?
Yes.
Dude, that's so many. How many do we have to catch?
24 eggs.
See, you're peeing right now.
I'm not peeing.
No, I see the pee
I'm not
coming.
peeing. Since I don't play children's games, I didn't keep track of the score.
My nerve pellet.
While searching for the eggs, Kib and I ran across a couple disgusting children named Sergio and Cassie.
I don't like the way he's looking at me, you know what I mean?
We ditched Parker because we wanted to have a day that wasn't trash. Lucky us, we found some ice cream. Is this cash only? Cash only? Cash only? Cash? Cash only? Cash only? Cash only? Credit card? Credit? Cash? Do you have cash?
No.
Buy me ice cream.
You take card. Can we bargain? So just...
The ice cream man wouldn't bargain with us, so Kib and I went home. But on the way back, I remembered something that happened the other day during Taco Trip. Something that I needed to address before we created the business.
Guys, I need to go. I got the call.
What?
About the draft?
About the draft?
The draft is starting?
Yeah, it's starting. So what they told me was that within the next 15 minutes, they're gonna set up a waypoint for me to meet them at. Yeah, they told me that they're gonna give me a Waze link, and so I click it and I go to the browser version of the app.
How long are you gonna be gone?
I think for about a week, they said.
Okay.
17 years. So they haven't told me anything. All I know is that I'm gonna go, I'm gonna lead, I'm gonna do a great job. You know me, I always come through.
Where are you leading? What are you doing?
Leading NASA.
You're leading NASA?
Yeah.
For 17 years in a week.
One day, 1 week.
Don't laugh, it's not funny.
I'm not laughing, you're on salary. Like, I just gave you the
Yeah, we're on salary.
I just gave you the contract. So I'm just wondering...
I signed it.
Recently, I've been having a lot of difficulty planning around everybody's schedules, including my own. I reluctantly went over to Parker's house to ask help from his scheduler, Jeremy. Do you take pride in what you're gonna be doing?
Sure.
Obviously, hiring Jeremy was going to come with a couple stipulations. Mostly, to stop being the way he is.
You should come down to my basement.
There are some bodies that resulted from it. If you ever need to make some extra money, just hit me up. I got some things going on.
Don't offer jobs to me.
If you do become the scheduler of these videos, promise me, you will stop acting like how you do.
Oh, like hiding my actions from view.
Don't do the actions.
So basically, I have to stop those things, the ambiguous activities.
Yeah, what are the ambiguous activities, if you don't mind me asking, just so I have a clear vision of what you're up to besides?
People need kidneys, man.
I know where to get them.
After I welcomed Jeremy to the team, I had to leave immediately. Very recently, I was invited by Steve Zaragoza to perform on stage reading the worst episode of the show Lost. On the big night, Alyssa actually couldn't go because she was walking the dog and doesn't like to support me as a creator. I didn't want to go without her, so I had to make a change and use the resources I had at hand.
What's up? It's Alyssa here. I'm trying to catch a couple poon snatchers tonight.
Yikes, talk about awkward. My new fiance actually saw my old one on the sidewalk and they mingled a little bit.
Hope you don't mind your man getting stolen. Get man stolen. Get manslaughtered. Oh God.
Expecting the real Alyssa to get jealous, I was disappointed when they became good friends.
You look beautiful.
Stop, girlfriend. Shoot.
I was getting genuinely uncomfortable with the relationship both of my fiancés were creating. It was time to head to the event.
Dude, my pussy's mad itchy.
It's a boy.
Alyssa's here. It's
pleasure to meet you.
You look beautiful.
Pleasure to meet you finally. Oh, you're too kind.
We've met before. Get in
I
here.
don't know if
We
you
made
know.
love.
Good show. I know.
Oh, did you leave your ring at home?
I just was, like I said, I'm here to snag up a dude cooter if I have to.
Bringing Kib to this event pretending to be my fiancé was more than just a bit. Public speaking is my biggest fear. And this was essentially my version of imagine the audience without clothes on. But even cushioning the experience with my personal Easter egg in the audience, there's no stopping that trembling notion of inadequacy. I have no idea if it's even possible to truly get over that, but all you can really do is say yes.
My baby.